Hello and welcome to Global Insight, where we update you on the latest events around the world. I'm Joy Adesuwa Iramaseli. In the main stories making global headlines right now, 5 wounded in shooting at Morgan State University in US. Morocco activates health vigilance against bedbug infestations. More than 60 Jamaican school kids hospitalized after eating cannabis candy. Global Insight begins today in the U.S., where 5 persons were wounded in the shooting on Tuesday night on the campus of Morgan State University in Baltimore, the most populous city in the U.S. state of Maryland. Police Commissioner Richard Wallace stated that the victims, 4 females and 2 males, are between the ages of 18 and 22, and that their injuries were not life-threatening. According to Campus Police Chief Lance Hatcher, 4 of the 5 are students at the university. The university president, David Wilson, stated that students were leaving a coronation ceremony and were headed to a student center when the shooting happened. The coronation ceremony was part of the school's homecoming week. He also stated on X that an active investigation is currently underway related to a report of shots being fired on or near the campus, and urged students to stay clear of the area surrounding Togun Marshall Hall and Murphy Fine Arts Center and shelter in place. Elsewhere, the Moroccan Health Ministry late on Tuesday announced an activation of health vigilance measures to prevent the infiltration of bedbugs from outside. The Health Ministry disclosed in a statement that in the wake of the bedbug infestation in a European country, in reference to France, it has started health vigilance to prevent the infiltration. The statement added that the ministry was alerted by a ship captain arriving from France's Marshall port on the existence of bedbugs in the ship's cabin crew. The health team in Moroccan Tajan port activated the required protocol to tackle the issue. The team noted that after conducting a thorough inspection of all ship's components, it was confirmed that there was an absence of bedbugs on the ship. On Tuesday, French Health Ministry Aurélien Rousseau urged the public not to panic about the spread of the bedbugs. The French government early this week vowed to take action to reassure and protect the public against bedbug infestation. Dozens of shocking videos were published on different social media platforms on the spread of bedbugs in buses, trains, airports, and other public places in Paris. The bedbug infestation comes as Paris is preparing to host the 2024 Olympic Games. Bedbugs are small parasitic insects that feed on the blood of humans and animals, often found in beddings and furniture, causing itchy bites and infestations in homes and hotels. And now in the U.S., President Joe Biden is to announce another wave of federal student loan forgiveness on Wednesday as borrowers brace for payments to restart after a 3-year pause that began during the COVID-19 pandemic. His latest step will help 125,000 borrowers by erasing $9 billion in debt through existing relief programs. In total, 3.6 million borrowers will have had $127 billion in debt wiped out since Biden took office. Biden promised to help alleviate the burden of student debt while running for president, and he has been under pressure to follow through, even though his original plan was overturned by the conservative majority on the U.S. Supreme Court. According to the Education Secretary Miguel Cardona, for years, millions of eligible borrowers were unable to access the student debt relief they qualified for, but that's all changed thanks to President Biden and this administration's relentless efforts to fix the broken student loan system. Republicans have fought Biden's plan on students' debt, but today's announcement comes as they are consumed by infighting on Capitol Hill. Hard-right Republicans forced a vote that ousted Rep. Kevin McCarthy as House Speaker, leaving the chamber in chaos. Also, tourism officials in Thailand have stated today that confidence will be restored in its critical tourism sector. This comes a day after a shooting spree at the luxury shopping mall in which 2 foreigners were killed, clouded hopes for a recovery in overseas visitors. Police have arrested a teenager suspected to have entered the Siam Paragon Mall in Bangkok Commercial Heart on Tuesday and unleashed a volley of gunfire, killing 2 women, one from China and the other from Myanmar, and wounding 5 people. The shooting came as new Prime Minister Srettha Thavisin is trying to bolster tourism, a key drive of Southeast Asia's second largest economy that has been slow to recover from the COVID-19 pandemic. China is vital to that effort as the biggest source of foreign visitors to Thailand in pre-COVID-19 years. Srettha's administration last month introduced visa-free entry for Chinese nationals to facilitate travel and help overcome what Taiwan has said was unfounded concerns about safety. In another development, more than 60 Jamaican primary school children were hospitalized after eating potent rainbow-colored cannabis candy. The Caribbean country educational system on social media platform X stated that the drug caused the children to vomit and hallucinate. In 2015, Jamaica decriminalized possession of up to 57 grams of marijuana from religious, medicinal, and scientific purposes and set up a licensing agency for the country's legal medical cannabis industry. In response, the Ganja Grower and Producers Association of Jamaica suggested a public education program for responsible consumption by adults and to prevent consumption by children, as well as pushing for more packaging regulations. And finally, on Global Insight, Ethiopia's embassy in the Sudanese capital, Khartoum, has come under attack with heavy weapons. The Ethiopian ambassador there has confirmed no casualties were reported in the attack, but the embassy's building was partially damaged. The Sudanese Paramilitary Rapid Support Force, RSF, which has been fighting the army since 15 April, has blamed the military for the attack. According to the UN, this is not the first time the Ethiopian embassy in Khartoum has been attacked. More than 5,000 people have died in the conflict and 5 million others displaced. And that's it on Global Insight today. Many thanks for staying with us. I'm Joy Adesuwa Iramasele. Keep watching VOP TV and do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are at Voice of the People TV and on other social platforms at VOP TV Live. Good afternoon.